Hello again, Bratislava. We're here again to talk about the most popular Slovan player in the past few years, a true symbol of Slovakian hockey, a symbol of its greatest victories. He's an idol for millions of fans. His name is Miroslav Satan.
Miroslav Satan. Лица.
Hockey is #1 sport in Slovakia. For a country with 5 million people, hockey isn't just a game, it's a passion. A passion that unites Slovnaft Arena that holds 10,000 people, the nation's capital, and the country. And if you ever seen Slovan home games, you know what a hockey rink should look like. Miro Satan is a symbol of this passion. Just like the team's mascot, he's the heart and soul of Slovan. He gave the fans hope they were looking for. Slovan doesn't have enough budget to sign big stars, but when Satan was around, everything was possible. He's our leader, both on and off the ice, says Michal Miklik. We can't go on without him. He was part of Team Slovakia when they won their first and only World Championship. Beating Russia in the final, that team, along with Satan, won their biggest game in history. That was 12 years ago. Like they say, the boy inside you never grows up, says Satan. Other things may change, your physical condition or the way you think about certain things, but you still enjoy playing hockey and being around the guys in the dressing room. I like that feeling a lot. KHL's 5th season ended for Satan rather abruptly on November 5th after he collided with his former Boston Bruins teammate Zdeno Chara. That was one of the key moments of the season. Not everyone can stand up after getting hit by Chara, and neither could Satan. After that game, he said that after all these years spent in hockey, he can tell a dirty hit from a clean one. And that was a dirty hit. The fans divided into two groups after that hit. Some called Chara a hero, while others called him a killer. It's something China got tired of being asked. It's not that I'm tired of this question, but I'm not going to answer it again, says Chara. After that season, Satan didn't want to sign another contract, but Slovan managed to talk him into that when they needed him most. They needed points badly, and Satan came to the rescue once again. I got injured last year, and that got me thinking that maybe it's time for me to retire. At the very least, I needed to rest physically and mentally. I really needed that break. Thus began Satan's 21st season in pro hockey. The media called him the savior right away. He wasn't as fast as he used to be. He missed the entire preseason camp after all, but he gave his team hope. Once again, Slovan was captained by a legend. Right now I feel like I have lots of energy and I want to play hockey again. That's why I decided to come back. Besides, Slovan could really use some help. I did my best to help Slovan get more points. His first game back was at home against SKA St. Petersburg. Slovan lost that game in a shootout, but that's not that important. All 200 reporters were interested in after the game was getting a comment from Satan. His second game was against Lokomotiv, and Satan scored a pair in this one. He didn't score any spectacular goals with flashy finishing moves, but he found himself in the right place at the right time both times. Slovakian media said the quiet killer, that's Satan's nickname, came back. I get more comfortable at practices every day. It doesn't affect my sleep. I just sleep 2 hours less now. I spent just a week with the team. I don't mind not getting a hat-trick tonight. I'm good with a pair of goals. When you don't play hockey for such a long time, you have to spend some time to adjust mentally and physically. You need a couple of things go your way. Score a goal or put a few nice moves. Just do things that you used to do. This game showed that the time I spent on getting ready for hockey wasn't in vain. The biggest reason I came back for another season were the fans. I want them to be excited at our games. I want to win hockey games for them. That wasn't good enough for Slovan to make the playoffs, though. The team played better with Satan and almost dug themselves out of the hole they got early in the season. And you can't really ask for more than that now, can you? Miroslav Satan is a legend of Slovakian hockey, says director of Slovan's creative department, Rostislav Marshalik. The players, coaches, and the fans have a lot of respect for him. He deserved it with the way he treats the game. He has a big hockey heart. He feels responsible for the way our team performs. He's a true idol, and our players treat him like one. Satan is our legend, says Branko Radivojevic. He's an excellent player. He won everything there is except for the Olympics. He won the World Championship and the Stanley Cup. He also has silver and bronze medals. That's why everybody respects him in our dressing room. The fans here really like him. Miro doesn't talk much, but when he does, everybody listens. This season didn't go as well as the one before. Back then we did a lot of things right. This time it was different. Teams were ready to play against us. We didn't adjust to that. My goal was to help Slovan find its own game and finish the season on a bright note. Satan's hero status doesn't affect his actions. After practices, he collects the pucks along with young players. Here's a few quick facts about Satan's career. He won the World Championship in 2002, the Stanley Cup in 2009, Slovakian League in 2005 and 2012, and he finished fourth at the 2010 Olympics in Vancouver. He led 1994 Olympics and World Championship in 2000 in goal scoring. He also leads Team Slovakia in goals scored all time with 71. Fans in North America loved him for his last name. In 2010, he signed with Dynamo Moscow, but because of an injury, he played just 8 games for the Blue and White. I was kind of surprised when I got an offer from Russia, to be honest. I still follow Dynamo. There's a special place in my heart for that team. I'm glad I have fans in Russia. I love the time that I spent there. It was a great experience for me. I was happy to go back there as a Slovan player, too. It's amazing how different Satan is off the ice. He looks mean and focused on the ice, but when he takes his skates off, he's just a charming guy. This is one of his greatest feats. After everything he's endured, he doesn't put himself above others. Traveling across Russia was interesting. It amazes me how fast Moscow is growing. It's a huge city with a lot of traffic, and yet it's beautiful and great. I think everybody should see it. Satan is 39 years old. This was his last season. That was his final step in a great career. I haven't made a decision what I'm gonna do after I retire. I need some time to think it over. I'd like to stay in hockey though. I like being fit and on the ice. I like being part of the team.
The players bump, the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Johnny scores, the good old hockey game. Oh.